Hey everyone, welcome to our very first live training that we do. We're going to be doing 4 of them. This is the first one of this boot camp. One of my favorites. I know I probably say that every single time, but diving into knowing our whole vision and like who you want to become and knowing your why you even want to become her is so crucial. We have a few of our Bob moms on. I know many of you will catch this later. And if you are watching this later, and because I'll put it up on the Facebook page and I speak to you, or like you're like, oh my God, yes, I understand that. Please put it in the comments of where you see this posted and stuff and keep the conversation going. There is no right or wrong way to acknowledge and see your vision and who you want to become and acknowledge that why. And there's definitely no right or wrong reason with the why. And we'll dive into that. But a lot of women get really I don't know, they just get kind of weird when they're like, I feel bad that a lot of my vision's about vanity. No, like please set goals around that for sure. But go deeper. And that's what we talk about on this today. We want you to go deeper, but please don't ever have shame and guilt around just the whole vanity piece. And you're like, no, I want to look good in a bathing suit. No, I want to look good for being 45. I want to look good for being 35. Like there's nothing wrong with those pieces either. I'm excited for this boot camp because we have a lot of new people that are like brand new to just me, the Bob Mom thing, the Fitchick thing. And that makes me really excited because you guys are new people that we get to transform their lives for like the rest of your life. This journey is not a quick fix. It's not something that you're going to learn and then be like, oh my God, I got this. We actually take you through everything that hits and happens during life, whether that's something major like a divorce, whether that's something small like breaking a bone or having a surgery, or even as small as like kid illness, things happening and shifting with your job. The way I coach is designed to take you through all of that so you can keep moving on your fitness journey through that. You guys, that takes at least a year, a whole season of going through everything, every single holiday, your birthday, life's ups and downs, things through your relationship to really understand like, this is where I get stuck. This is how I get stuck. And then when you start realizing like, this is what holds me back, right? You got to know your why of why you're going to push forward and move forward. What's the point? Why are you continuing to do this? Right? So there's a lot behind it. Now I'm going to share my screen here. I like to do my fancy PowerPoint here. It keeps me on track. I know I hate PowerPoint, so I feel like someone's like setting up a projector in my living room right now. But it keeps me on track and it helps me cover all of the bases that we're going to cover today. So we talk about knowing your why and crafting your vision, right? And I put this one on the right here because it's that important. Knowing why you are here, and this is what we're going to touch on first, because then that'll lead us into like who that person has become. Knowing your why and creating your vision. It's two topics that people don't talk about in the fitness industry. It's a topic that is so crucial and so important right alongside a mindset. I mean, we know nutrition is important and we're going to dive into that and we cover that and stuff. And obviously our exercise and workouts are equally very, very important. But no one dives into like the stuff that goes on in here that pushes you and drives you for the entire journey for the rest of your life. And I said this on my live yesterday, and I'm still in a position where I'm trying to figure out why don't people really talk about this in the industry. And I think it's because a lot of our thought leaders and people that are in this industry haven't necessarily done the work themselves, which is kind of scary, right? And I've always been taught and coached, and I live by you can only teach people and coach people and guide people as far as you have gone on your journey. Ooh, that's a hard pill to swallow too, especially when you're in a coaching position. And I live, eat, and breathe this every single day. But I want you guys today to really start thinking about why you're here. And I don't care if you're a mom that has been here for a while. I don't care if this is your second rodeo and you're doing this boot camp again, or if you're someone who's brand new. That why, like, why the heck am I doing this? Why the heck am I getting up every single day? Why do I keep tuning into Melissa? Why am I on this journey? It's crucial to make sure you keep in the forefront of your mind and that you keep letting it evolve and change, because your life is going to evolve and change drastically. So I love this image right here. Surface level, right? So everything above the red line, when I ask women, like, why are you here on this journey? Like, what drives you? What do you want? Right? A lot of people always, they're like, oh, because I want to feel better, like mentally and stuff. And I know exercise will help, like, my mental health. I want to be stronger, strength. I want to feel better. I feel like crap right now and I don't have any energy. Okay, I want to feel better. I want to fit in clothes, right? Oh, for my marriage, like, I think it'll really help if him and I start working out together. I want to lose weight. Or for my kids, I want to be active with my kids. These are all like phenomenal answers, you guys. Like, seriously, there's nothing wrong with it, and all of these should be a part of all of your why. The point and the big part that I want to get across in Bomb Mom and how I coach and train in my Fit Mind coaching program is everything below the red line. I want you to start going layers deep. So mental health, okay. I want you to learn how to probably love yourself, probably for the first time ever. Like, truly love, hold yourself sacred. I want you to learn how to love life again, have passion and fire. Is it going to stay up here forever? No, there's going to be ups and downs, but I want you to learn how to feel good some days and embrace it and learn how to make that go into the next day. Less depression, anxiety. I mean, like, let's really dive into mental health and why you should be active, fit, train mentally, get yourself in a better place. I mean, anxiety and depression, it's rampant right now, you guys. It's legit everywhere. Talking about, like, your marriage. What about your sex drive? What about your sex life? Let that be part of your reason why. And people always say kids, like, oh, I want to be active with my kids. Okay, go deeper. Go way deeper with kids. And I'll talk about this in a couple of minutes too. But yes, you want to be active and fit with and for your kids, right? And like be able to go out and do things. What about the role model aspect of that? What about, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday on my live, and this is a huge part of my why, huge part of my why. If our kids can't look up to us, who are they going to look up to? If your child doesn't look at you and go, my mom's strong, my mom's fit, my mom could kick your mom's butt. Like, if those words aren't coming out of your kid's mouth, who will they look up to? So go deeper when you say, like, oh, I want to do it for my kids. Okay, what does that mean? Get really, really clear on that. What about protection, right? I'm a single mom. I'm out and alone with my kids a lot. I want people to look at me and be like, damn, she looks good, but I ain't gonna mess with her. I want to be on the verge of like hot and scary all in one. I want to be on the verge of like, ooh, but she's putting up a fight. I ain't messing with her. Do you see what I mean? And like getting really, really deep with that why. Um, and again, with like your mental health and your marriage playing a role, like, you want to feel sexy again and confident. So you can move free, be in less pain, be more active. All of these things should go into your why. Okay. With how I train and how I coach, I want this to be the fire inside of you. I want to be the match that strikes it and like lets this fire go and gets it started. But you guys, you have to have kindling to your fire. And that's one thing that people don't talk about either. If we're like, yeah, I want to do all this, I want to lose weight, I want to look great, like I want to do all this, Melissa. Okay, so let's get your fire going. Awesome. You know what people try to do? They put some wood there, they take lighter fluid, put it all on it, strike a match, boom. Are you going to have a fire? Absolutely, for sure. It's going to go off, right? And in the fitness world, what does that look like? Oh, I'm doing this, boot camp every single day, and I'm eating salads and I'm drinking my protein shake. Fire's going off, right? You're on fire. Well, dude, you lit that fire with lighter fluid, and that's going to burn out. You started your foundation of your fitness journey with all the external things. So did you get results? Yeah. Did you get a fire? For sure. But is that going to last? No. This boot camp, knowing your why, getting clear on your vision is your kindling. It's the paper, it's the twigs starting at the base of your fire. We light that now. And you're going. It's going. It's going. Is that kindling going to blow out sometimes? Oh, yes. And you have to start all over? Absolutely. And then it gets going and it starts to light a log on fire, right? You keep going in this journey. Okay, I got it. Does sometimes that log come out, burn out? Yes. I'm sure some of my moms can raise their hand and be like, dude, I've had 3 logs burn out. I had a fire going and it freaking rained on my fire. I can't even tell you how many times it rained on my fire and I needed to start again. This is what it looks like. This is life. I wish I could tell you, we're going to build that fire and it's going to burn for life and stay forever. It's bullshit. You start again and you reburn. Now, where I'm at in my stage in my life, I know it's possible because I'm here and I help you guys do it. And that's where my kindling took off. My log took off. I had to add another log to my fire and my fire's still going. And now nothing can put my fire out. I can't be stopped. I can't slow down. That's where I'm going to get you guys. And we have women at all different stages of their fire, but this is the start. And once you get that one log lit and good, yeah, you got to have another log to put to it. And what do those logs look like? Knowing your why, knowing your vision, getting clear on your nutrition, right? It's not just one. Getting tough on your mindset. Ooh, that's a big log that you put in the fire. It's like one of the ones that's got the big knots in the middle, you know, and it pops and sparks and like just goes forever. That's an addition. That's what your fitness journey looks like. People don't talk about this though. They just, it's just skipped. And again, it's like kind of why. Now, when you are talking about creating your vision, I love this picture because when you're talking about, okay, my vision, that's who I want to become. Who the hell is she? When you look at her, she's really far away, like this telescope picture. That's why I love this picture. And you have to look at her from like a bird's eye view. If you try to look at who you want to become right up here in your face, and you're just like, okay, yep, this is who I want to become right here, you're going to miss everything that is surrounding you to get to that person. Bird's eye view. Okay. Look from a distance, get to know her. And in Bob Mom, we call your person B. And knowing who you are now, we call your person A, and then who you want to become is your person B. So when you start creating this vision, it's not just like, okay, Melissa said I need to know why I want to do it. And then she said, I need to know like my vision around it. Okay. And like who I want to become. Well, I want to lose 30 pounds. I want to wear these pair of pants. Okay. I want to, be able to do this every single day, like whatever. Great. I want you again to go deeper, to definitely go deeper. And I want you to take a look at like, who do you want to become? And when I ask this, I love this chick in the middle because when I ask this to people, they're usually like, I don't know. Who do you want to become? What does she look like physically? Do you have short hair? Do you have long hair? Do you have brown hair? Do you have blonde? Do you put highlights in? Like that person be like who you're becoming. And guess what? I just got to add this in so I don't forget. She's going to change. Who you think you want to become now, work for it, go for her for sure. But many times we become a version of that and then we're like, yeah, I want more. And it changes. So nothing is set in stone. Nothing is permanent. Okay. So please know that nothing is permanent. And this changes and shifts all the time. But I want you to be clear. What does she wear? How does she act? Are you someone, do you want to be someone who goes to the gym 5 days a week? Yeah, that's who I want to become. That's yes. I want to wake up and actually just go. I want to be the person that goes on vacation and books the hotel based off of the gym. Like, is that someone you want to become? What kind of car does she drive? What does your life look like at work? And here's the thing, you guys. I got to stop my share screen just to say this. Here's the thing. If you don't know who you want to become, how can you possibly expect yourself to ever become her? How can your brain ever know what you're after? You're just chasing it. You're just kind of like, I don't know. And I want to show this to you too. See this body fat percentage chart over here? I love this one. There's a lot out there, and I really like this one because it's very clear and it holds a lot of truth to it. Where do you want to be in 12 months? I want you to find where you're at right now. And it's pretty accurate. The goal of a bomb mom is to be 20% body fat or less. Get in the 20s. When you start getting below 20, you're getting cut, you're getting pretty lean. And we have moms there that didn't start there, but they're there now. So find where you're at and don't judge. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm the person on the bottom in the black. Like, oh my God, don't judge. Figure out where you're at. Do you want to just move one person to the left? Do you want to come up to the next row? It's really important to know body fat percentage. Sometimes I don't give a shit about the scale, you guys. I don't care how much you weigh. I want to know body fat. Is that going down and muscle is going up? Now, when I talk about bringing your whole fitness journey together, these are things that I mean. I want to talk body fat. I want to talk muscle. I want to talk mindset. I want to talk about why and vision. You have to have all of the puzzle pieces come together to make it complete. Now, can we have a puzzle like this, the one in the picture? For sure. For sure. Like, it gets the job done, right? But wouldn't it be amazing to bring all of the pieces together once and for all? And sometimes, you guys, you get half of your puzzle done. And we have bomb moms that are like this. They're like, half of my puzzle's definitely completed, but the second half I'm still working on. And sometimes those last couple pieces of your puzzle are the hardest ones to find because some kid ran by and like it's underneath the table and you don't even know that. And the puzzle piece is on the floor and you're like, where is it? Why can't I find it? It's a journey, it's a process, but you want it all complete. And that's what we do. We bring all of the missing puzzle pieces together. This I have to share because this is where I was. That's me on the left. Whenever I post this one to social media, it's always fun because people are like, that's not you. It is. And this is me kicking ass. I thought I was. I was doing all of the shakes. I was doing all of my cardio. This person right here, I was teaching well, I was in Ohio at this time, so I was probably teaching like 3 or 4 times a week, honestly. I was stuck. And I was like, I always use the verbiage, it's not fair. It's not fair. Why does she get to eat the pizza and I'm here kicking ass and I can't figure it out? I didn't learn how to crack the code in my body yet. Now, some people might look at that and they might go, girl, I would kill to look like your before photo. Awesome. Use my before photo as an example, 100%. But we know our bodies, right? We know what we're happy with and what we're not happy with. And I was not happy here with myself where I was physically, as well as mentally and emotionally, because I was stressed. I was pissed. I was chronically tired. I was a working mom. I only did cardio. That was the mom that my kids got. My nutrition was way off. I drank healthy shakes. Like I did all of this stuff. So physically, I wasn't where I wanted to be, and neither was I mentally at all. But you guys, I had no idea where I wanted to go. I had no clue. You know what I was doing at that point? I was taking the pasta, I was throwing it to the wall, and I was hoping and praying to God that it stuck. I must need to do the elliptical now after my classes, right? I'll never forget that. I was so tired after teaching a class, and then I go jump on the elliptical. And then I'd be like, I gotta do another 20 minutes. It's the only way. It's the only way to crack this code. Not true. And I love this analogy of like Waze or like Google Maps, because does Waze still work if you don't put in a destination? 100%. Yes. You can open up Google Maps and Waze on your phone right now, right? It'll still work. You won't get anywhere if you don't know where you want to go. And you can't just say, oh, I want to go to this city. Okay, it'll take you to that city. But specifically, where do you want to go in that city? What is the freaking address? That's your person B. That is why it's really important to know why you want to go to this destination, and what is that destination when you get there? What are you focusing on? And people go into their journey and they're clueless. They go into this journey and they're just throwing pasta everywhere. And they're like, I just want to lose 20 pounds. That's all I need to do. Oh, I just need to start working out. I just need to do that. And that's not true. You need to know who you want to become and get really clear on her. If not, that blue squiggly line, she's going to follow you all over. And the world's just going to be like, okay, okay, okay. When you jump into Bomb Mom, you'll hear me say this all the time. We build the car before we enter the race. We just wrapped up, and we still have a lot of people still wrapping up from October, and that's totally fine. We take it week by week. You build your car before you enter the race. So we go over training videos, journaling, workbooks, vision board. That is the time I go one-on-one with you a lot in the app, back and forth. We have a private group that we put you in. So we want to help you start to create who you want to become. Okay. I want you guys to own that bikini. I want you to be in that little black dress. I want your goal to be hot AF, like 100%. But in the beginning, you have to learn how to create who you want to become and know who she is. This is your car. This is your car. This is what we start building. Then you enter the race. So your first month is building and getting that foundation. Then you join the main group, and only until you're ready. Now, we have these little homework badges that we're going to do throughout. And please, if you have any questions or you want to add or comment, I'll read them right now. So please put them in the comment section. If you want to add encouragement, ask a question, like anything, put it in the comment section right now, or just comment and be like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You guys are going to see these little homework badges after every training that I do. Okay. So right now, your homework is describe exactly who your person B is. How does she look, act, dress, work out, eat, parent, all of it. You can screenshot this and post to the group and be like, hey, I'm answering this badge. You can click on it and be super fancy and type if you want, if you know how to do that. We have some women do that and they screenshot it and then they type on it. You can just post to the group and say, hey, answering badge number 1, homework badge number 1. But make yourself do it. And remember, when you do these little badges, your name goes into the drawing for the big basket at the end. So make sure you comment too and say, I was here, I watched the whole vision, this is the part that I liked, and you do the homework badge. That's 2 times in the drawing right there. Okay, so complete the homework badge. These are just little nuggets of accountability, you guys. This is it. This is a little bit of just accountability nuggets. Make sure you fill out your workbook too. There's parts in there on your workbook about your vision as well. We have these tools, and I don't want you guys ending this month going, well, I didn't do it. That didn't work for me. I'm going to help you slow your roll and ask you, did you fill out, did you take a freaking pen and fill out your workbook? Did you do the homework badge when I asked you to? Did you complete your workouts? Did you watch things after they were posted? These are the things that build and build and build and build and build and build to help you be successful. It's not just one thing, ever. It's never just one thing. But we want the one thing. We want the golden ticket, and it's not there. Do these little things that I'm helping you with right now. I know Teresa had said a few times I travel, the gym is the first thing I look for. Absolutely. And Magley said, so true. You need something to push you when your motivation is low. That's your why. Your person B can motivate you as well too. So take a look at your workbook answer some of the questions, do the homework badge, make sure you comment when I post this and tell me that you are here so your name gets into the drawing and chat. Any other questions or concerns, put in the comments. Any comments that you want to make, put there. I'm here to help you guys. And I'm really glad that we start off with vision. I'm glad that you guys come in here and join just to hear it again, right? To learn more every single time. And just think about your fire that you're building. What you're kindling in your foundation. Let this boot camp be it. All right, you guys. See you later. Bye, everyone.